Alright, welcome to Tech Grill. WordPress 6.5 update is here, and in this video I highlight a few of my favorite changes in this update. Now I won't be going over all the changes in this update. If you want to know what they are, I'll leave a link down below so you can read it off for yourself. But yeah, let's get started with the video. Before we do, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. Alright, so the first change that we have within the new WordPress 6.5 update can be found within the editor. So if we go into Appearance, then Editor, then within the Styles option you can go ahead and click on Edit Styles. Then right here, if we go into Typography, something new can be found. Within the Fonts option, we finally have Fonts Library. So if we go right here, then you can see all the fonts I've used. But besides that, you can upload your fonts and you can install fonts directly from Google Fonts. So this is pretty neat. Suppose I need Open Sans, then I can simply go right here, I can type it. Here we go. We have all the different variations of this font as well. You can simply click on the ones you want and you can simply click on Install. And there you go, fonts were successfully installed. Now if I X out, suppose I don't really like these texts or whatever, I can simply go into the text element and I can change these to like Montserrat or something, or I just installed Open Sans. I can use Open Sans, DM Sans. So yes, this eases the process by a lot and you don't have to manually do things, so this is pretty neat. Alright, so my second favorite change can be found within the page editor. So let's go to Pages, All Pages, and I'm just going to add a new page right here, and the block that we're going to be seeing is the cover block. So I'm just going to throw in the cover block right here. If I want to upload an image, I can do that. Alright, so I'm using this image. I'm going to make this thing full width, and let me fix this a bit. If you guys watched my last tutorial, this is the image I used there. So yeah, pretty good. So I'm just going to click on Publish. Let me view the page. I don't know why the design broke here. Alright, so each time I'm creating a simple website and I have to add this initial banner right here, I always have to use another plugin for the simple thing, and they finally added it to the cover block. And the thing is, overlay. We finally have an overlay, right? So I can change the color of this overlay, its opacity, pretty amazing. And that's not it, we also have gradient. This is amazing, man. Alright, so I remember last time I had to do this, I had to use Block Art Blocks, which is a blocks plugin, which is free. I had to use that for this simple feature. Finally, it's within WordPress. I can update this, and there you go, we now have gradient within cover blocks. So the next thing we have is within this page builder right here. Basically the blocks, like maybe your image block, your gallery blocks, etc., they now have a new feature. I'm going to choose an image first. Alright, so here I'm using this image right here. If I click on this block and then I go into the Styles tab right here, then we have something called border and shadow. So here, you have the normal border and you can change its radius and stuff. If I go here, then I can choose a shadow, and here I can choose what sort of shadow I need as well. We have something called natural. It's pretty subtle, goes into a direction. If we go here, this one's called deep. Then we have something called sharp. Then we have this, which is outlined and crisp. Well, you've got 6 different options right here, and I think I really like the natural one. It gives that 3D pop almost, so it looks pretty good. So I just showed you the image block right here, but this is available for a lot of different default WordPress blocks. So yeah, pretty neat. Alright, so the next change that I really like is, again, within the page builder. So if we go right here, a lot of times you'll have a massive page, you'll have a lot of different layers or a lot of different blocks, so to speak, and a lot of times it's pretty hard to distinguish which layer is what. So suppose I have this paragraph right here. What is this paragraph? I don't know. Well, now you can rename these. So if you simply right click it, if you go into rename, then you can change its name. I can rename it to whatever I like. I can save it, and now whenever I'm editing large pages, then I can be like, oh, so this paragraph is that, right? Without having to click and then see what this is. This image is a logo. I can simply go right here. I can rename this thing logo. I can save it, and there you go, pretty easy. And suppose I have a very long page and I need this logo in a different location. What I can do is I go over, I can search for a logo, and I can simply duplicate it and I can drag it wherever I need without having to check which is where and getting confused. It's a lot simpler now. So there you go, these are the 4 changes that I really liked. Alright, so disclaimer, WordPress 6.5, it comes with a lot of different changes as well, but I'm not a coder or like a developer. I just like WordPress and the simplicity of creating websites. So these are the 4 changes that I really liked. But yeah, a lot of different changes. But yeah, if you want to know exactly what's in this update, I'll leave some links down below for you to check those out. And yeah, that's about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, drop a like, subscribe, and if you guys have any video ideas that you want me to work on, let me know down in the comments below and I'll make it happen. But for now, that's about it. Take care.